morning. Well, yesterday was my first full day back in China. I'm in Hangzhou. So today is Sunday morning. It's just after 7 a.m. We went to Tony's shop. Tony's training to be a Chinese doctor, and he has a retail store where he sells herbs and incense and teas, and he does heat treatments and it's like a 3-story traditional Chinese building. It's very small, each room. It's interesting, but I couldn't believe it. I took some pictures yesterday. I couldn't believe that those buildings go for US. They said it goes for, I think, 4 million RMB. It's about 6.5. So I mean, it's like $600,000. It's incredible, and you have no property. It's insane. The price levels for property in this city have gone just as bananas as everywhere else in Chinese cities. It's insane. I remember a few years ago I looked at property just to rent, and it was ranging between 800 and 1,200 US a month, depending on where in the city. In Shenzhen you were going to be. That's probably gone up as well, because what I've seen is in Hangzhou, Shenzhen, they're all expanding out. So they were huge cities before, but now the areas that were remote areas are now becoming basically developed. But yesterday I was at Tony's shop, and it got to around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm on a 12-hour time difference still. So I had felt okay until that time, and then I just felt a wave of fatigue. So he had a hard picnic bench seat, a long wooden bench, and I just laid down on that and passed out. And he had customers coming in, and he came over, he goes, Dave, go up to the 3rd floor. And up on the 3rd floor he has it's like Japanese mats, Korean style, where they just put a few mats on the floor, and I just sat down on that and passed out for about 5 hours. The downside was I got back to the apartment here, and I didn't get to sleep. And when I did, it was a poor quality sleep. I had mosquitoes coming at me and bed bugs or whatever the hell they were. The way that they live here is, here, I'll just show this. This is the main room, okay? And off of this main room, alright, that's where the entry, you have a small kitchen. That's where Tony's mother is, in that small room, which is filled with stuff. This is a bathroom that the parents share. The father is in there, Tony's father, and then Tony, Nicole, and the baby share that room, and they have a bathroom in there. And then basically they let me stay on this couch. And I just, for me, I just think it's a little bit too inconvenient for them. So I'm going to tell them I'm going to leave, because I don't like to put people in positions where they just seem so stressed out. And think about that. You're in this apartment is probably, well, it's probably equivalent to the size of my house, or a little bit smaller, and they've got 5 people. So it's a little bit cramped. And that's what I was mentioning before, is they just pack them in like sardines. And I don't know, I think that goes directly to quality of life, but that's my opinion. We all have to make those decisions. These people who move to like New York City and pay $2,500 for an apartment the size of my bathroom, I don't understand that. Not unless you're there on, the only way I would do that is maybe for 3 or 6 months if I was trying to get a particular task accomplished, or job, or career move. But there's no way I'd do that indefinitely, if at all. I asked Tony and Nicole, in these cities they have what are called city bikes. You see those bikes out there? And they're bikes that, if you have an ID card, you swipe it and it releases the bike, and you can drive it for, well, they can do it for free. It's like a minimal cost a year, I believe. and you can drive it to a station in another part of the city and drop it off and get another bike. So you don't have to worry about your bike being stolen or taken care of. You just drop it off at a station. Now the downside is sometimes the stations are full, or maybe they don't have any bikes, and then you're SOL. But that voice is still going. Yeah.